Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Clippers. And that one is good from Sun. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
Now, here's ball. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. Pass to Bamba. Thomas with the steal. About 1 minute into the first quarter. There's the pick. Here's Ball into the lane. And Ball slams it in.
Hey, he's always looking to go downhill, and when he's on the attack, he's going for the dunk.
It's Black in the corner. Watson up top. Plays it up and banks it in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Mark, there's no question Peyton Watson is a player on the rise.
Yeah, and I think his ceiling is pretty high. I mean, he's a high-effort guy, seems to be a high-character guy because he's always ready whenever his number is called, and he produces in short stints of playing time. And the versatility he brings defensively, major value added. And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
The drive-by Ball. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
You know, one of the things that really impresses me about Ball is how good he is at setting up his man so he can make the pass that he wants to.
Now, here's Suggs. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. It's deflected. Pass to Bamba. Left side Suggs. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in.
We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Good on the triple. Watson's got 5 now.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Mitchell outside. Six on the shot clock. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play. He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
And stolen by Mobley. And even 3-on-3 break. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. And stolen by Watson. Inside. Wow. And that one is stuffed right through.
Black showcasing his full arsenal, and he's a guard.
Here's Ball. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
Pass to Bamba. Takes a 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0-1 from the field. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Substitution on the court.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Garland left side. To the hoop. He gets that one.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
And the basket by Jackson.
and their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now Shepard. Outside Garland. It'll count. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Orlando Magic bringing the quarter to a close with a 7th. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Magic.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
And, G.A., you think about high-skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard, Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. On defense, the Cavaliers, 7-point differential. The Magic need to get a shot off here. 2 on the clock. One. Cavaliers with the rebound. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. There's the steal. Pass to Love. Here's Black. He's got 5. For 3. The rebound by Shepard. Here's Garland. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Garland's got his second bucket.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Patterson. A three-pointer is right on target. Patterson's got his first 3 points of the game.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Magic building up a roster of players who D-up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that go defend. Back to you guys.
Yeah, you're right. They've got great personality. Thanks a lot, Allie.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And, G.A., you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend.
Now, here's Ball. Mitchell outside. 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Mobley. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Mobley's got his first basket.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside. He knows these are shots he can make consistently.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's Suggs. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Got a piece of it. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
How do you guard that? I mean, Mitchell just toying with the defense.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Lonzo Ball picks one up. The Magic shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And you look at what they shot from the line last season, and it's so much higher. I mean, you wouldn't think it's possible to take such a tumble in the span of just 1 year.
Now, here's Ball. Back to Mitchell. Over Suggs. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Cleveland foul.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Pass to Mobley.
Orlando Ball.
Orlando leading by 7. Outside, Suggs. And Watson has it in the corner. Jackson with the screen. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Jackson's got the lead up to 9 now for Orlando. Ball with it. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Ball. Mitchell right side. That'll do it for the first half. Magic leads by 9. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
18.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Bobbed up there from Donovan Mitchell. Climbs the ladder.
It's hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
They grabbed their own miss. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Throws it from outside.
And how about the confidence in that corner spot?
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And Cleveland making a change here.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Here's Ball. The Magic getting the bucket. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Suggs. Right wing. On the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
To the middle. And stolen by Watson. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And the jump by Bamba.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing. And also,
and you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Donovan Mitchell can put up points. He's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Kevin, back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
And the Magic with possession. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And here is DiVincenzo. He has yet to score. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Banchero, that's for 2. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mitchell getting it done inside.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
Banchero, that's for 2. And Orlando again with the bucket.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Oh, Mitchell straight to the cup.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
DiVincenzo.
Quick feet there by DiVincenzo. Once he gets a step on the defense, it's a wrap.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Cavaliers trailed by 17.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Garland. To the inside. There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. It's Orlando's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Now here's DiVincenzo to the paint. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to getting the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Now here's Jackson. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Jackson misses.
Orlando foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Now here's Johnson. Patterson up top. 5 on the clock, and Watson has it in the corner. So for Garland, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Magic out in front, up by
The Cavaliers. 30.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for the Magic. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Boy, Jalen Suggs just playing right through contact. I love his energy and aggressiveness there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball, where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Bamba sends a screen. It's Suggs with the drive. Up and in on the layup.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Pass to Banchero. Buries it from three-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Love. Banchero grabs the board. Orlando leading by 22. Watson for 3. Sinks the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Look now. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And you know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA. But there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
You want a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Jackson with the screen. Fires from deep. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Left side, Ball. Driving inside. And that one, good.
Nothing like having a little size on your side. Lonzo Ball using his size. Even though he's getting body, he's able to stay with the shot.
Back to Black. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Outside Jackson. It's Black in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Jackson. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Ball goes to Orlando. Substitution for your Magic.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Hands it from downtown. Suggs has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
There's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Here's Ball. Pass to Hunter. Now Mitchell. The second chance effort. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Magic.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And in what should be an exciting 4-game season series, between these two teams. They have to feel great about taking this first one against the Cavs.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Suggs.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the Magic. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Suggs with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Oh. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Now DiVincenzo. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up.
But I seen her with her man play the chorus. Put him in a UIP, unimportant person. My jeans patch with zebra stripes, tigers and some horses. Bar birdie, say I'm adorable. Paid him for like Harlem, drive business while we serving. Better week, he won't make it. Keep going on some was poppin' current. Gucci online, say she want a fluffy pup. Me, I got a no Amazon searching slush machine. She got on Bottega person feet, look like bamboo leaf. You know I'm a can't call me your majesty. She say I'm the man in her dreams. I'm her fantasy. You know he ain't fine nothing. Boy, stop asking about it. You might catch little bro ballin'. He Bryce Max me. Thought she was gonna be my Valentine. Better look next year. Watch me in this big blue. Watch me only good and cooking. Watch Matilda. Watch me drive the form with my kneecap. Before they close the goodness, he took my swag to Woodward. I gotta keep that boy my only good look. All the love go, I'm feeling like Snoop and Suge now. They act like it's hoodlum, no way, no kid look up to. Came up out the slums, but next house gon' have a butler. Know you heard little cousin and they swing it like Alvin the Chipmunk. On my ass, I ain't do sit up. Say thanks to my guys, all y'all who wanna hit trend up. Tired of stealing stuff, tell them where you got it from. I need something for Father's Day, I need roses by the dozen. I am not in competition, I'll blow your budget. Kobe Bryant, you DeMar DeRozan, this is not a fire drill. I swear to God, I'm my grandma. This is not a fire drill.
Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey. Never tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. Yeah. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the very payment. Say she don't around with shit. Think you gon' me for free, what you with? When all the smoke like a. Hold on, brother, chase them. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. The game over, dropping bangers with no hook. And free my brother Leak. I hate I'm putting money again. Yeah. If you ain't never calm down, I know. So I approached her with my palm out. Was on that LC in the county ring song. Yeah. Risk taker, beat they block with 50 on it. Yeah. Hey, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it. I'm just on it. Not no fool man without no who got